the song that saved 1,000 lives. Nakeeran was no fish to remain underwater forever. Though the golden lotus pond had temporarily assuaged the heat of his burning body, the desire to move out of the pond began to burn his mind. Lord Shiva took pity on the victim of his fiery eye and rescued him. Yet he felt that the punishment he had inflicted on Nakeeran for not being humble was not enough, but for the holy water in the lotus pond, Nakeeran would have been burned to ashes. And so, to teach him a second lesson about humility, he made him a leper, rejected and avoided by everyone, including his own kith and kin. Nakeeran's pride had its fall. What a nitwit am I to throw out a challenge even to the Lord? He asked himself and wept profusely. His ego got drowned in his tears. Repenting for his ignorance, Nakeeran supplicated for pardon by sincerely praying to the Lord. "I will cure your ailment on condition that you pay a visit to Kailai Hill," said Lord Shiva, and disappeared as quickly as he had appeared. Kailai Hill, being the Mount Kailash, was in the north. On his journey northward, Nakeeran halted on the bank of a pond under the shade of a tree. As he engaged himself in offering his prayers to the Lord, his mind got distracted by falling sound of dead leaves. What actually impressed him was that the leaves that landed on earth immediately turned into birds and took wing, and the leaves that touched the water immediately turned into fish and began to swim. His mouth agape, continued to watch the strange phenomenon. He forgot all about his prayer. He asked himself, well then, what will happen if a leaf falls touching both water and the earth? Quite unimaginable. Perhaps to answer his question, down fell a leaf and half of it touching the earth and the other half water. And how strange! The leaf got transformed into a half bird and a half fish. As the bird flapped its winged shore to the sky, the fish headed towards the depth of the pond, dragging each other in the process. As Nakeeran laughed to his heart's content, there appeared a demon authorized to devour 1,000 guilty souls all at a time. It already had imprisoned 999 guilty fellows in its cave, and was longing for the one who would, by his guilt, make the number full and round. The demon whisked away Nakeeran to its cave, and shut him with the others. "Now it is complete," roared the demon. 1,000 sinners, all guilty of distraction during prayer. The much-awaited time has come. Let me take a bath before I feast upon the ever-tasty human beings. The demon went in search of a holy river. As soon as he disappeared from their sight, all the 999 prisoners began to shed tears. They became furious and unanimously yelled at Nakeeran, "Till yesterday we were all happy, eating our bellyful and resting all the time, doing no work. Now your arrival has made our lives miserable. It is only because of you we are going to be devoured by the demon. What a cursed creature are you to spell doom for 1,000 lives!" Unable to bear the sight of one of these grown-ups sobbing like chided children, Nakeeran began to sing 317-line song invoking the help of Murugan, Kartikeya in the north, the god of war. Pleased with the song, Lord Murugan, delaying not a second, reached the place, got down from his vehicle the peacock, and hurled his spear at the demon and destroyed him. Nakeeran's composition, popularly known as Tirumuru Katrupadai, is one among the 10 Tamil idyls. Pattu Pattu. It is recited in all the temples of Lord Murugan, and it is believed that the reciting of this song has saving power. Freed from the clutches of death, All the 1,000 sinners praised the Lord and started towards their destination. "Where are you bound for?" Murugan asked Nakeeran. "The abode of your father, Kailai Hill." "Why?" "To get cured of my ailment and receive his blessings," replied Nakeeran, and told him the circumstances under which he had been cursed and the supposed remedy. The handsome lord smiled. His smile brought joy and consolation to Nakeeran. "Should you go all the way to the north to see my father?" "Not necessary." Since he had said simply Kailai Hill, one can't be sure if he had referred to the North Kailai or the South Kailai. "And so I would advise you to go to Tirukalasti, South Kailai." Nakeeran proceeded to South Kailai and took a holy dip in the temple pond there. The disease left him once and for all. Released from his disfigurement, Nakeeran returned to Madurai to enjoy more honor and respect than ever before.